What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 2022 Porsche Macan GTS. But this car is not today's main focus. It's more of a placeholder car while we dissect the 718 Spyder and the 718 Boxster 25 years anniversary. Let me explain. Now, I did film this entire video comparing the Spyder and the Boxster while I was driving the two cars, but as you know, I am a massive idiot, and basically what I did is I deleted half of that video by mistake. So in today's video, you're gonna see shots of long hair Paul, a 718 Boxster 25 years edition, short hair version Paul, and of course the fantastic 718 Spyder. So why film such a video in the first place, you might be wondering? Well, a couple of months ago I was lucky enough to be able to drive a 718 Boxster 25 years edition back to back with a 718 Spyder equipped with a PDK transmission. And after returning the Boxster to Porsche and picking up the Spyder, I got quite a lot of messages saying, why are you driving a Boxster again? Why don't you try another Porsche, a different one? And I got quite a lot of messages saying that, and that got me thinking, why not shoot a video in which to tell people that the Spyder is not actually a Boxster, and a video in which to detail the similarities between the two cars, but most importantly the differences, because as you'll learn in today's video, the two cars couldn't be more different. So let's begin with the similarities, and right off the bat you'll be able to tell obviously that they're both convertible cars. Furthermore, they share a few body panels, the doors for example, and the bonnet and the front wings. The optional PDK transmission is identical, and so is the engine sitting in the middle of the two cars. And even some stuff on the inside is quite similar, like the steering wheels, the infotainment systems, some trim options, and even the gorgeous carbon fiber bucket seats can be spec'd on either of the two cars. But that's where the similarities end. The biggest difference between the two cars is the fact that the Boxster is a standard Porsche product, if you can call a Porsche standard, while the Spyder is basically a GT Porsche product. Now, if you're not familiar, Porsche's GT division has been in charge with building some of the best Porsche products we've ever seen, like the iconic GT2 and GT2 RS, the GT3s, GT4s, and so on. Think of it like BMW's M division or Mercedes's AMG. They take regular Porsches and they transform them into proper sports cars, as close to a motorsport product as they can be for the road. So while the 718 Boxster 25 years edition shares its suspension system with all the other 718 cars, the Spyder and the Cayman GT4 for that matter are totally different beasts. This car, as is with the GT4, features the front suspension and the brakes from a 991.2 GT3 and the adaptive dampers come from the GT3 RS. Then the ride height, the toe, the camber and the anti-roll bars of this car can be manually adjustable. Even the wheels are different. Despite both cars having 20-inch alloy wheels front and back, the Spyder has wider wheels at the back because it has to fit 295 section tires compared to the 265s on the Boxster. And beside that, while the Boxster comes equipped with Michelin PS4S tires, which is a really good tire, this Spyder and the GT4 comes as standard with Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. Driving modes are also different between the two cars. As you might notice, the Boxster has a Manettino type switch on the steering wheel, which allows you to go from comfort to sport and sport plus. The Spyder, on the other hand, doesn't have any driving modes. And everything I've just said makes the 718 Spyder feel sharper, more precise and more responsive compared to the Boxster. Because of its GT suspension, it rides lower to the ground and its ride is uncompromising. In short, you will be able to daily drive it, especially with the PDK, but it's not gonna be very comfortable. The Boxster, on the other hand, is. Its ride is very compliant, it's very quick and very fun to drive on a B-road. So it's still a proper Porsche. But if you want the best Porsche you can get, a roofless track tool so to speak, the Spyder is your only choice. Remember at the beginning of the video I said that both of those two cars, the Spyder and the Boxster, are convertibles? Well, that's technically true, but here's the thing. As you can see, the Spyder has something that resembles a tent as a roof, while the Boxster has a more standard one. The latter is electrically operated by the push of a button, and it only takes about 15 seconds to do it, and it also works while driving. The Spyder's roof, on the other hand, is manually operated, and you have to use these two little hands in order to do it, and of course you can't operate the roof while the car is moving. And let me tell you, it's quite a process. And once the roofs are down on both cars, you can see there's a massive difference in the design of the Boxster versus the Spyder. The Boxster's roof is visible even when the car is top down, but the Spyder's roof is hidden, and that gives it quite a dramatic rear design with those two humps over here. I think it looks fantastic. So as you can see, the differences between the Boxster and the Spyder are quite big, and they're not just cosmetic. So there you go. I hope this video was helpful for you guys if you want to decide between a Boxster and a Spyder. And the next time someone tells you they're basically the same car, show them this video. But that's been it for today's video, my friends. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure you subscribe for plenty more videos to come.